Recently, as Parliament's Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee was consulting President Museveni on the issue of age limits, he expressed his support for a 7-year presidential limit.
Looking at the 7 years, whether there's term limits or no term limits, but 7 years would give more time for some of these young countries to even for the members of parliament to really try and we may not look at it now, but in the bigger amendment.
Today, the National Resistance Movement Parliamentary Caucus met ahead of the anticipated debate on the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2017, and the issue of a 7-year term was on top of the agenda.
So I realized that extension of the term of Parliament to 7 years was something that was catching like fire around Parliament, and you can agree with me. So we discussed it. We even consulted further with the chairman of the party. He repeated the views he gave the Committee of Legal when they visited him.
NRM's Chief Whip Ruth Nankabirwa said she has constituted a special committee headed by the Deputy Attorney General to look into the matter.
I set up a committee of lawyers to see whether it will be legal, the technicalities around it. Do we have mandate as members of parliament to present it? So they will be harmonizing that position. But it appears to be a very popular, stand.
Opposition politicians, including the leader of opposition Winnie Kiiza, have said the issue of changing the duration of presidential and parliamentary terms requires widespread consultation beyond discussions within Parliament.
We came here to serve a 5-year mandate. We can't reach midway and then we say, look here, we want to change our mandate from 5 to 7. If it is to apply, then it should apply possibly in the subsequent parliaments, not necessarily this one. And this should be after asking Ugandans whether they want to move from a 5-year mandate to a 7-year mandate.
They are very, very much aware that they have no support with the electorate, and that is why they want to delay their return to the elections, because they know they do not stand a chance.
Despite the president's advice that revising the length of presidential terms should not be rushed into, Nankabirwa says they would add the issue to the amendments to be tackled, together with the removal of presidential age limits.